Hey guys, how you doing? This is Dan here again with Dan's 30-foot dory build. I was just going to give you a little update on my progress here and show you what I'm doing. I've been hand planing most of this boat, all the edges around the transom, and I gave up. My arms can no longer take it. So I went out, and that's right, I bought a electric planer, and it cleaned up all these edges up here, all these edges on the transom here. They're all smooth, well, darn close. I just got a hand sand now with a palm sander. Over here also, took all those edges down here, see that? Now, all the way down the boat edge here, all the way to the front, most of it had to be done. I couldn't do it anymore. Now, I'll tell you what, I spent 20 minutes with the electric planer, and it's done. Now, I've never used an electric planer before, so there was a little bit of quick learning, quick what not to do. When I started doing the transom, I had a screw, but I only hit the outer edge, which of course nicked the blade. And since it was on the right hand side of the blade, I was still able to continue because I'm right-handed. There's the Kilson 2x8 lying in there. It will be glued in and fastened today. Now, I did this a little backwards. I believe I should have put that in first when I was lining everything up, as well as lining it up on the strong back. But you know, it all turned out fairly well. This is my first attempt to a build, and so far I'm still going to say I'm happy with it. Now, if you notice to the left, those are 2x4s by whatever, all the way down there. And I decided to cover the bottom of the boat in 2x4, which of course is 1.5 inch thick lumber. Now, the reason why I wanted to do this for is because I built the structure over this project, as you may have seen in prior videos. Well, all that lumber in that project is now going towards the bottom of the boat. Because of the price of lumber, I have half the boat. I'll have half this boat covered with the lumber I have, which cut my cost in half to finish the other side here. So this is what I have decided to do, is 2x4 the entire bottom of the boat. Now, I'm going to take this new plane I have purchased, and I'm going to do a quickie over the whole bottom of this boat, just to clean it up a little bit. Now, let's see here. I'm gonna get a bird's eye view here of the bottom. Give me a second. Sorry about the bouncing. As you know, I am using an iPhone, and it's very easy to bounce. Juggle. Here we go. We're going up. Now, here we go. This is almost like walking on a deck. So the entire boat here will be covered in 2x4. It's the most cost-efficient way for me to do this, since I had pretty well half the lumber here already. And it wouldn't have been much more cheaper if I used ply, because since the ply is going for $89 a sheet now, the 2x4s come out just a little bit more expensive, and I end up with a heavier bottom, and I don't waste any material, because all these 2x4s here would have been totally wasted if I didn't use them for the bottom of this project. And I don't know what you're going to think of that. I know you're allowed to give your opinion, and I'm always willing to take the time to listen to it. And like I said, this is my first build, and this is the predicament I'm in, and this is how I'm dealing with it. So I'm about to head out to the old hardware store and pick up some more adhesive to glue the rest of that Kilson in here, and a couple of more 2x4s. I should refinish the outside of this edge here today, and then I'll have to wait a week or two to pick up the balance of the lumber for this side, and that will conclude the woodwork on the outside of this dory, this 30-foot dory. There goes my dog again. Good. I don't know, the dogs have good timing, you know. They don't say nothing all day. You go to do a video and all hell breaks loose. So anyway, there you go. There you go. It's turned out pretty large. You know, you don't see it on paper. You know it's 30 feet long, but the second you put it together and you actually start to see the girth, this baby is big, and I like it. There she is, all the way back there again. So I'm gonna let you go. I'm keeping my videos short, and just enough information for you to nibble on, comment on, give your opinion on. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention, after the lumber makes it to the outside edge here, I will be taking that plane again and tapering it to the shape of the hull all the way along that edge. You see all those 2x4s are cut square. I will be planing those on an angle so they just run flush with the outside, the exterior of the boat. Oh yeah, remember when using power tools, use ear protection and eye protection. Because once you get hurt, as I did in my last video, it's too late. And you need your ears and you need your eyes. So anyway, thanks very much for tuning in. I hope this video sheds some light on whatever you're doing. I'm definitely not trying to tell you how to build a boat. I am just trying to build a boat, and I'm sharing my build with you. And there we go. There's Zeus down there hanging out with me. He's pretty quiet. The female's pretty noisy. She's out there in the house barking away for some reason. Probably somebody here to pick up the grandkids. Okay, thanks guys. Have a good day. We'll see you on my next video. Thanks, and take care.